SQLDevOps.tech, where SQL Server and open source converge. In this video, I will show you a fast and easy way to build a resource-affordable SQL Server dev environment on your PC. If you are a SQL Server DBA, tired of asking your IT manager for more dev resources, or if you just want to work offline. Even if you are a SQL Server newbie, eager to build your first dev lab, you got to the right place. The content of this video is documented on my blog. As the headline of this YouTube video extradites, we are going to install SQL Server on a local virtual machine. Sounds quite tedious and weary, right? Well, I promise to surprise. This is a Windows operating system PC. On this PC we will install VirtualBox. Next, we will install Vagrant, a command line tool which manages VirtualBox. Finally, we will download a Vagrant box image for our VirtualBox. And here comes a surprise. This is a Vagrant box image of SQL Server vNext running on Linux Ubuntu. You probably ask yourself if you have heard right, running SQL Server vNext on Windows? Well, trying to manually download Windows Server and SQL Server images on your virtual machine will take hours. Installing and spinning up even one machine will be time consuming and resource exhausting for your PC. Ironically, with SQL Server vNext running on Linux, this is not the case. The initial download of the required Vagrant box image from SQL DevOps repository takes approximately 20 minutes. Spinning up one virtual machine on a PC with SSD takes about 40 seconds, and even running multiple virtual machines is resource affordable. Now, let's move to the practical part. We will do all our downloads with the help of Chocolady, Windows Package Manager. If you haven't used Chocolady before, go to chocolady.org, click on the Install Chocolady Now button. Don't worry, nothing will be downloaded to your PC. It is just a link to the installation webpage. Open PowerShell command line interface as administrator. Copy the PowerShell installation script from Chocolady installation webpage to your shell. If this is your first installation, you will have to reopen the shell. Since Chocolady is already installed on my PC, I will continue to VirtualBox and Vagrant installations. This step is quite straightforward. Choco install VirtualBox. Choco install Vagrant. Again, if this is your first installation, you will have to restart your PC. Since Vagrant and VirtualBox are already installed on my PC, I will skip the restart. Now, let's check if the installation has succeeded. Type VirtualBox in the shell and hit enter. VirtualBox application will be opened. Type Vagrant in the shell and hit enter. Vagrant help will be scripted out, since Vagrant is a command line tool and it has no GUI. Now, after all the required tools are installed, we can start setting the virtual machine. First, create a new directory. I will name it MSSQL vNext as the server's name. Now, get inside the new directory. Type Vagrant in it and hit enter. A Vagrant file was added to our new directory. The Vagrant file is a configuration file written in the Ruby language. We will discuss this file later. Open the Vagrant file with your favorite text editor and delete the file content. Go to my blog post, 3 good reasons for starting SQL Server vNext. Scroll down to the Vagrant box paragraph and copy this code to the Vagrant file. Now, everything is up and ready for spinning up the virtual machine. The first and most important thing to set is the Vagrant box. Vagrant uses a base image to clone a virtual machine. These base images are known as boxes. These boxes are saved on a global repository named Atlas and are available for all Vagrant users. Let's Google Atlas boxes and get inside Atlas repository. Now, let's search for our Vagrant box, SQL Server vNext. Bingo! It is saved under the SQL DevOps namespace. To get more detailed information about the box and the virtual machine, get inside the boxes repository. Now back to our Vagrant file. Vagrant manages a local repository of Vagrant boxes. When a Vagrant file requests a Vagrant box not listed in the local repo, Vagrant downloads it from the global Atlas repository to the local repo. This can be a bit time-consuming. The next thing to set on the Vagrant file is the network configurations. We will set the server on a local network with this IP. More network configurations are available on Vagrant documentation. Now everything is ready for spinning up the virtual machine. We will go back to the shell. Inside the MS SQL vNext directory, type Vagrant app, hit enter, and wait until the virtual machine will be up and running. You can access the server in two ways: via the command line, type Vagrant SSH, or via SSMS. The server name is the IP of the server as defined in the Vagrant file. Use SQL Server Authentication. User is SA and password vnext@2017. Thank you for watching this video. Share your thoughts and comments below. If you find the content of this video helpful, share this video and give us a like. For further updates, push the subscribe button.